We are heading out today on our first camping trip with the Cyrus Ranger e-bike and the trailer behind, all loaded down with my gear. My plan is to ride up this way a couple of miles to what they call Guanella Pass, and that's going to take us up and over this mountain here, and we'll get into some pretty remote area where there should be some real nice camping. There's definitely some amazing scenery back up there. I've got an awful lot of gear with me packed on my trailer. It doesn't weigh much, but it's very bulky, so I got a lot of volume but not a whole lot of weight. Ooh, that breeze feels good. Worked up a sweat coming up that first part. Gotta love the color up here. So that was Clear Lake Campground there, but the gate was closed on it. So that might not be an option today. Doing really well coming up here, and the trailer's pulling nicely. I've got all my stuff on here, and it's doing great. So I think this might be the campground where we're gonna set up for the night. Oh no, seriously? All the campgrounds are closed. It's perfect temperature up here today.
Probably about 55, 60 degrees. Hey, how's it going? Okay, we got to be almost there. Whew. Hopefully you can see that. What a view. That's Mount Bierstadt here in Colorado. It's a 14,000 footer at the peak there. So I'm at 45% now, which is obviously tons to get back. Where we'll be heading is way back around this hill and dropping down into the valley over there. But it's quite a ways. So this is just such a beautiful area, man. But the bike and the trailer working perfectly. We're just having a hard time finding a campsite up here. So I may have to go look at other places to find something for the night. We got a lot of steep downhill. We'll go back and see if I happen to miss a campground on the way up where we can spend the night. We'll get back here and see if we can find a spot. And they do have restrooms here, so that's nice. I'm gonna go back this way and we'll see what we got. Oh yeah, this looks great. Hey, I think we found a place to spend the night. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Way out of the way. Awesome. We got these bear boxes. There we are. Nice. Okay, so it says it's almost 3 in the afternoon, and it's been getting dark about 6:45, something like that. So I still have plenty of time to set up camp and get some food going. But what a great spot. This is awesome. So when I first pulled up, I was thinking this spot here looked pretty nice, with all the camping kitchen stuff right here and a fire pit. That looks like a great spot. Then I walked over here, and this is more secluded. Pretty nice. I'm kind of liking this spot here. Very cool. So maybe this is it for the night right here. Nice little aspen grove. So we did quite a bit of vertical climbing today. I'll have to look at a map and see exactly what we did. But very fun ride. It was a lot more crowded than I expected. Right, so I'm unloading some of my stuff. Got plenty of food for tonight and a good breakfast for tomorrow. So I like using these propane stoves. They work really well. They heat water up very quickly. No messing around waiting for a fire to get hot or any of that stuff. This turned out to be a really nice spot. It is clouding up, and I'm wondering if I'm going to get a little bit of rain tonight. Might. But the tent is good. I got my bike right outside. So a nice safe spot here. Hammock over here. And this should be very comfortable tonight. The evening temperatures lately have been down in the upper 30s Fahrenheit, so you know it's getting chilly, but it'll be fine. So I literally have this entire campground to myself, so you couldn't ask for more than that. even has little bathrooms down here. So that's pretty cool. We'll see if anybody else shows up here before dark, but I kind of doubt it. So I almost forgot to do this before I start coming up with something to eat here. I need to plug in my GoPro batteries and charge them. And to do that, I've got a USB port. I've got my water starting to boil here. And while that gets hot, I'm gonna walk down here to this little cabin and see if there's any running water. Those are just gonna be regular outhouses. This is really cool over here. They've got like a little stage. I suppose if this place was really crowded in the summertime, all these campsites were taken. You could come sit over here, hang out with a bunch of people and watch the fire. So pretty neat little place. The cheese, broccoli, and rice is just about done. Got a fire started here so that I can put my my baked potatoes, well, my potatoes that aren't yet baked, but they will be, put those in the coals and have some nice warm baked potatoes before bed. My freeze-dried rice and broccoli and cheese with a little meat on top, and I've got some baked potatoes cooking in the coals over here. I saw some white vans come whipping in the parking lot back over there, and it sounds like a church group or something. It's probably at the far end, because I hear a lot of kids screaming and all that. So youth group, church group, something like that. So that's kind of funny. So I don't have the place completely to myself anymore, but it is really awesome. What a great spot. So we got about half an hour, 45 minutes before the sun's down and it's dark here. It is going to be a full moon tonight, so the forest will actually be pretty well lit up, which will be nice. So the sun has just set and the temperature's dropping pretty quick here. So I'm going to go ahead and get in the tent. I'll probably come out later to look at the full moon. But for now, I'm going to get in there and just relax. It'll feel good to lay down for a little bit. So everything's secure here, and I'll see you guys in the morning. So I didn't have a whole lot of battery charge left in my GoPro batteries last night, and the cold overnight killed them completely. So I've got them charging again on my off of the bike. We'll see how they do. So I'm having to use my little Pentax handheld camera here for the video this morning. But I got my breakfast all made, hash browns, bacon and eggs, and you know, that's a proper camping breakfast. Also have my coffee. Beautiful morning out here. Last night was cold, but I was nice and warm in the tent in the sleeping bag. It was also really windy. I could hear it just roaring in the trees out here. But the little spot that we picked down below was really sheltered from the wind, so I didn't have the issue of the tent blowing at all. As a matter of fact, the tent was still all night, so you could hear the wind, but I wasn't actually in it, so that was really nice. A beautiful day, got nice clear skies, got a little bit of cloud cover that's there right now, should burn off here shortly. I'm guessing that with the trailer, the total weight behind me was probably about 50 or 60 pounds right in there, so I could definitely feel it on the climbs, but it didn't push me down the hill any harder than I normally would ride down. I had to go slower for sure, because I don't want to risk tipping the trailer over or doing anything like that. If you'd like to get an idea of how I put this trailer together, I do have a video on it on the build that shows just the basics. I didn't get into a whole lot of detail, but it'll give you an idea of what you can do with the little pull behind kid trailers. I had a car just pass me. That's why it's a little bit dusty right now. Hey, but thanks everyone for watching. Really appreciate it. This was a fun overnight trip here, and the trailer did really well. It tracks nicely.